Do you think visions are hard to obtain? In fact, it depends. For some people, getting a vision is very easy. Like Lisa, her vision appeared when she was studying elemental power one day. She suddenly had a thought. My research will be so much easier if I have a vision. And then a vision appeared beside her. And there's Ito. According to himself, his vision appeared in his hand one morning when he woke up. So he carried it around bragging to everyone, completely ignoring the vision hunt decree issued by the shogun. As a result, his vision was confiscated by Sarah that very same day. There are many similar cases. Klee's vision appeared in the ashes of her lab after her attempt to create a super bomb failed. She didn't even know what it was. And Tightery received his vision during a class, right after he pointed out the lecturer's mistake. On the other hand, some people find it hard to get their visions. People like Tepe struggle their whole lives and never receive one. Beidou is one example. She led her crew into battle against a sea monster that dominated the ocean. After she had fought for 3 days and nights, she seized the final opportunity to raise her sword, cutting off the sea monster's head. A bolt of lightning then struck down, and a vision appeared in her hand. Hu Tao's vision was also obtained in an experience that nearly cost her life. She lost her grandfather when she was young and couldn't bear the sorrow. So she went to the border between life and death and waited there, hoping her grandpa would return. She waited for 3 days and nights, almost starved to death, until an old wandering spirit told her her grandpa is already gone and never looked back. In that moment, Hu Tao understood the nature of life and death. When she returned to the human world, her vision appeared in her hand. Razor and Bennett gained their visions in similar ways. They both went through battles that nearly killed them. The vision suddenly appeared to help them survive and turn the tide. Chi-Chi's way of gaining a vision was even more extreme. It appeared in the instant she died, embodying her final and greatest wish to live. And lastly, there's Rana. She ventured deep into the Withering to protect the children of Amara village and nearly lost her life. After being saved by Traveler in the Aranara, we witnessed a vision appear before her. Besides these, some lucky people don't value visions at all. Like Ning Wang, she's purely a businesswoman and believes visions could fetch a high price. So after obtaining an unactivated vision, the only thing she thought about was auctioning it off to make a fortune. But the moment she touched the vision, it lit up. It troubled her greatly, since a vision with an owner was no longer worth anything. Albedo's vision suddenly appeared on his desk during an alchemy experiment, but he lost interest after only a single glance, as he was far more concerned about the results of his experiment. There are even people who became angry after obtaining a vision. Kuching, for instance, believed that the existence of visions denied the value of mortal effort. So she tried everything to destroy her own vision, like burning it, smashing it with a rock, throwing it into the sea, even dropping it from the Jade Chamber. But all attempts failed. And of course, some powerful beings have no need for a vision at all. For them, the vision is merely a tool to disguise themselves. Veni and Zhongli's visions are just ordinary glass beads, because they are gods and don't need visions to manipulate elemental power. Visions simply help them blend in with humans. The same goes for Xiao and Xianya. They can use elemental power on their own. So although their visions are real, they rarely ever use them. They are merely tools to help them appear like ordinary people. Other powerful beings don't need visions in the slightest, such as the Shogun, Naida, and Nuvalet. No one would ever question their status even without visions.